ship now.
And there she is, the Explorer of the Seas, our home for the next 6 days. It's a Dice Tower cruise. It's a birthday cruise. All right, first steps onto the ship. And she has landed. She has landed. So we've come to check in for our muster station. They're not yet ready. We'll just have to come back. We're too early. Let's go find some fun. And here's the Cafe Promenade and the rest of the promenade. Let's take in a little bit of the Royal Promenade here. And deck 4 below. So here we got the ice cream. This is the Ben & Jerry's on the Royal Promenade. It is available for an extra fee. There is free ice cream to be had, but you can purchase Ben & Jerry's in a number of different flavors at the Royal Promenade here for a few extra dollars. Made it up on deck. Still a little cool, but not too bad on deck right now. Some pretty views of Port of Miami and Miami Beach out there. Be sailing away in just a few hours. Ready for some fun?
Yeah.
And just pointing out this fancy yacht. Wonder what would it cost for us to cruise on that one for a week. Yeah, out here looking at the Valiant. I'm not sure, not seeing if this is the Valiant Lady or Scarlet Lady, but nice view of the Miami skyline here in the morning. It's still early. It's only a little bit after 11 right now. So we've popped into the Windjammer buffet for a little first meal. Looks like it got some potato leek soup, a burger, some chips and salsa, and is that guac? A couple of waters, and I got some mahi-mahi steamed vegetables, antipasti, and a little bit of salad to start off the day. Not what I was expecting to pick up, but I looked around and I was like, this looks good, so we're gonna eat and explore some more. All right, it's dessert time, so let's take you for a little quick tour. We got the orange key lime cup. We have the coconut cream puff over here. Over here we have a chocolate bar. Over here we have an Oreo cheesecake. And then tucked away under the bottom is a chocolate chip cookie that Mrs. Coaster requested. So we have a variety, a mini buffet on our table right here. Lots of different kinds of breads and meats and spreads over here. Lots of different cheeses and toppings. They've got a lot of toppings for burgers and dogs cooking here. There's also mac and cheese, and a little bit over there they've got a pasta bar going. Salads. Looks like some tortillas, some chili beef, cheese sauce, potato leek soup, and another unidentified brothy soup. I've got some orange key lime, pistachio pie, Waldorf apple pound cake, some fruit, raspberry flan tart. That looks good. And we got some no sugar added desserts here with some cookies, blueberry cheesecake, coconut cream puff. Black Forest cup, more of the orange key lime. Lots of different fruit options and dessert options. So doing a little exploring now. Here's the solarium adult area hot tub. Nobody in the pool yet, and it's cool out, but I don't think it's too unpleasant to get in the water. And Mrs. Coaster's pretty much, her version of pool is just get the ice cream. And just walking by, and we'll see one of the float planes out there, seaplane. Now I've made it up to deck 12, and great panoramic view of the skyline, and off in the distance Rickenbacker Causeway, Virginia Key, and Key Biscayne even beyond that. So just walking along the walking slash jogging track here. And if there's a direction, I'm going the wrong way. While Mrs. Coaster is making a quick phone call, I have obtained the first drink of the cruise, a margarita. Cheers. Now look, we got a few towel animals already set up and ready to go. Mrs. Coaster hopes she gets the elephant. Passing by the Schooner Bar. Schooner Bar, one of our favorite bars to visit while on board the ship. Schooner Bar is good for music and trivia along most of the ships. We're passing through the casino right now. The casino is not open because we're still in port. So look at the background and you can see what the casino looks like a little bit. Variety of slot machines, and then of course they also have some table games, which will be passing over my shoulder over here momentarily. So there are the table games. Alright, so now we're going down so we can register for the Dice Tower event that we're participating in. Another bar, the Tavern. A lot of folks gathering here. Hello.
Bunch of people. Did the bus just drop everyone out?
I think so.
Welcome, welcome.
All right, we just made it into our room. Ding ding, your staterooms are ready. So we are way forward, 6209. Let's start the room tour. Here's the door. And here's our hangers for the menus. Light switches for the bathroom probably. And here's our bathroom, not too shabby. You got the pod, the familiar pod. Shower. This coaster really does not like the ones with the curtains, so she likes the pods. So not too bad, will suffice for our needs. And there's a little bit of a rack under there to store some things. And then across the way we have closet space. And we've got our life jackets up there. A few hangers. I think we have more shirts to be hung than we actually have hangers. And looks like there are some, somebody left their shoes, it looks like. Looks like we got somebody's shoes. They're gonna miss those when they get home. And I got a couple of racks there. So that is our closet. And it's a delightful closet. And here we got our disc area. We've got the 220, the announcement channel volume, desk with some drawers, a few different drawers in here. And there's even a desk, a main desk drawer. A couple of masks if we need them. Dice Tower Cruiser's Handbook, since we are on the Dice Tower Cruise. There's us. And a mirror. There is our TV and some more cubby holes. We'll definitely find use of those. There's our safe to put our valuables. We have an inside cabin, so there's us again. So we got our bed in the center here. There'll be the tight squeeze around the corners of the bed. But we do have a light that will help light things up in the evening. This is where they keep their Mrs. Coasters. LOL. And almost forgot, we got these two lights here, reading lights right here on either side. And then we've got nightstands here right below. It does not look like there are outlets to either side of the bed. Not hugely important for us. We've got a USB charger, so we plug everything into that. But if you need an outlet right by your bed, that may be a little more challenging. But we've got plenty of ways to charge our stuff, and there are the two outlets right here. Look, we found on the stairs, they've got an autographed Hofner bass guitar, autographed by Paul McCartney, who made this space famous. So, kinda cool. And here's an acoustic guitar, autographed by Paul McCartney. Paul's just been getting around this ship with all of the various instruments. So let's talk about lunch earlier at the Windjammer. I got the salad, the mahi-mahi, and antipasti, a couple things like that. It was alright. The mahi-mahi, a little on the dry side, not inedible, but it was a little dry. But passable enough. The salad was, of course, salad. It was good. Antipasti was okay. What did you think of yours?
I had the potato leek soup. It was really good. And cheeseburger. Yeah, it was okay. And I made chili cheese nachos. And the next time I will leave the chili off because that was not good. Not good chili. But, you know, homemade nachos. It was tasty.
Did you like your dessert?
Oh yeah, we had with the chocolate bar.
We had a whole bunch of different
Oreo
stuff.
cheesecake.
Is there anything that stuck out?
No, the cookies were the best.
I love these machines. We got. I could just sit here most of the cruise with a drink, just watching this. These are fun. Ready to go? Alright, we are ready to go. I've got my Lava Flow beverage of choice for sail away. Looks like Carnival has pushed off. I don't know if they're coming back here and then going to do the spin around and then head back out. While we await departure, and we are a little bit past scheduled departure, the Carnival Horizon is sailing past us toward Miami. But I imagine they are sailing in and they're going to be doing a spin and then heading back out. We've taken so long to sail away. We're almost an hour behind schedule. We're bailing. It's time to go get some dinner. We had a good time watching Carnival spin around.
Yeah, it was
but it's time for us to head down and go get dinner. So let's go get some dinner and enjoy the rest of the night. And we do have evidence here from the porthole near the dining room that we are indeed actively sailing away now. Well, hello again. We just got finished with dinner And if you know that Royal Caribbean has made a menu change recently where they're trying to slim things down and make the service a little faster, well, we still have the old menus and with the classics. And it definitely took a while. It took us, I think it was about 2 hours from sitting down to departing. So I hope that with the future, with the menus that they're rolling out across the fleet, that they will be able to narrow that down. Once in a while is okay. We don't necessarily want to spend 2 hours on dinner every night. Most of the food was good. Fail on our part. We neglected to shoot a photo of the appetizers, and we're partway through our entree before we realized, oh, we haven't taken any pictures of our food. Food is pretty good. I got the prime rib. She got the fried chicken. She thought it was fine. My prime rib was pretty good. The wild mushroom soup was good. I got a crab cake. I'm from Maryland. The crab cake was okay. Was fine. It wasn't bad, but it's not a Maryland crab cake, not a top-notch Maryland crab cake, you say. But you know, you're fixing it for several thousand people on the ship. That's what's going to happen. So the crab cake was good. Everything was good. The wild mushroom soup was good. Got the apple blossom and ice cream for dessert. That was good. Enjoyed that. And just as a reminder, it's Sunday. I drop down to deck 3.
Third floor.
So there's about 27 carts of this. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of glimpse of what is available here to play in the Dice Tower library that we've got on this cruise here. Like I said, I believe there are 27 carts all the way around. And these aren't all games of Monopoly. If you're not familiar with more modern board games, and by more modern I mean the last 30 years, and there's actually a batch of small games. There would be smaller card games, things like that, but basically you can see all these racks all the way over there. So it's late tonight. Just got done playing a bunch of games, so there's not as many people in here right now.